Paano ba maging fit kapag may full-time job ka? In today's video, share ko sa inyo some tips and practical advice kung may 9 to 5 na job kayo. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back sa channel, Jacob Alava. Kung bago kayo dito, this channel is about fitness, health, lifestyle, and self-development. Sa video na to, I'll be breaking down a previous video na ginawa ko. 2019 pa to. Quick backstory, I used to work stock brokerage. So, nasa sales ako, client acquisition. So, yung trabaho ko really was madalas field work. We'd go out, get clients to invest. So, in a way, medyo challenging siya with fitness kasi, syempre, you're on the go. Maraming eating out. Syempre, liligawan mo yung client. Kahit papano, I still remained fairly fit nung time na yun. And share ko sa inyo yung mga ginagawa ko and hopefully makatulong rin siya sa inyo.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Jacob Alava and today I'll take you through a full day of eating at work. So guys, ito yung mga tips ko and ito yung ginagawa ko. How I managed to stay lean and on point kahit 8 to 5 yung trabaho ko. So, okay guys, ito yung baon ko. Basically, may dala akong scale para i-weigh out yung food ko. I have 200 grams of fried rice and sayote. That's probably like 100 grams to 150 and 400 grams of chicken breast. Automatic na may 400 grams ako kasi I need the protein. And may backup akong 2 scoops of whey just in case I get hungry. Then may baon akong coffee because coffee can help me push the fast until later in the afternoon. Also, if ever magutom ako later, I'll probably get a banana or an apple.
Yung first tip ko sa inyo is pag may office job kayo, you have to prep your meals, lalo na sa umaga, no? And more specifically, i-prep nyo yung protein. Lalo na kung lean protein. Mahirap siyang i-source sa labas. Kunyari wala kang baon, saka bibili ng protein source, di ba? And hindi lahat kasi yan lean. So, ang ginagawa ko, nagbabaon ako ng around 300 to 400 grams of chicken breast. Sa mga 80 to 90 grams of protein, if I'm not mistaken. Madali yung carb sources kunin sa labas eh. Kasi makakabili ka ng rice sa labas, makakabili ka ng fruits sa labas, 7-Eleven, may mga banana, ganyan. So may multiple different ways to prep. Baon na kayo protein, tapos bilhin nyo na yung carb source sa labas. Number 2, magbaon kayong gulay, yung hindi masyadong oily, para to help fill up. Kung kunyari, mabilis kayo magutom. Gulay kasi nakakabusog yan eh. Pinaprep ko na lahat ng meals ko. So may kanin na yun, may gulay na yun, tsaka may protein source. Bonus din yung sinabi ko, magdala kayo ng whey. During the afternoon, magutom kayo. Pwede kayong mag-scoop ng whey, so pure protein lang yun. Mababa pa yung calories niya. It'll help fill you up kesa sa mag-snack kayo if you're trying to lose weight.
My tip number 1 is that you prepare. Prior planning prevents failed diets. Or if you plan ahead, yung diet mo, maayos mo. Let's say, imagine like if you go out to work, tapos wala kang baon or hindi ka prepared, anong kakainin mo, right? Like the food outside, hindi mo alam kung ilang calories yun eh. So, yun pa lang, baka mawala ka na sa goal mo or mawala ka na sa dieting mindset mo, di ba? So, that's rule number 1, or tip number 1 rather, is to prepare in advance. So guys, it's currently around 8:30 and yeah, I'm gonna do some work in the office. No, what I do is like I just drink my coffee. Or if I do get hungry, I might buy food or fruits. Let's see, or chips. Tingnan natin. I'll show you guys how I track my stuff. So pro tip guys, before I even eat something, nilalog in ko na siya sa MyFitnessPal. So for example, yung 400 grams chicken breast ko, yung 200 grams of rice, naka-allot na siya. Yeah, if you take a look at that. So, ayun, so nakita ko na where I am at for the day. And let's say if I do want to take the whey, input ko na rin siya. So, alam ko more or less what I can eat.
Another tip I can give you guys is kung willing kayo mag-track, it's nice to bring a food scale or to track your calories using MyFitnessPal. Nilalagay ko na agad yung food na kakainin ko para alam ko na kung nasaan ako within my calories within the day para ma-adjust ko na lang siya accordingly. So, kunyari kung may 2,000 calories ako to work with, meals ko na binaong ko, sabihin natin 600, 700 yun. E di meron akong mga 1,4 or 1,3 calories to work with. Hindi ko naman sinasabing lahat ng tao kailangan nila mag-track ng calories. Pero this is just to ensure na naka-deficit kayo or naka-maintenance kayo kung yun yung goal nyo. Pero hindi ko sinasabing kailangan nyo mag-track ng calories all the time. May mga days na hindi ko na siya tina-track, hindi ko na siya win-away. Pero same lang yung mga kinakain ko per day, paulit-ulit lang. Kaya mas madali. Kasi pag paulit-ulit yung kinakain nyo, kahit you track it once, tapos same quantity na lang siya paulit-ulit, at least may idea ka kung ilang calories na kaagad yun.
It's currently around 12 20, 12:30. And yes, this is my first meal. So I'm breaking the fast with this meal. This is 200 grams rice, 400 grams chicken, and 100 to 150 grams veggies. So I eat around 2,000 to 2,500 calories because if you've seen my previous video, yun yung kailangan ko to kind of lose weight. So that's around maintenance level for me.
So nakita niyo nagfa-fasting ako at that time kasi goal ko lang is either to maintain or to lose weight. Fasting helps you kasi limit your total calorie consumption. Imagine mo kung mag-breakfast ka na, mag-lunch ka pa, mag-dinner ka na, tapos may snacks ka pa in between. Eh di baka sumobra ka pa sa calories. So this way ako kasi mas madali kong na-fit in yung calories. Kung kunyari may limit akong 2,300, sabi sa video, mas magandang yung 2,300, nasa spread ko siya through afternoon to nighttime. Hindi mo naman kailangan mag-fast, pero this is just one useful strategy na pwede nyong gawin. The reason why I also fast, kasi sinesave ko yung calories ko. Pag nasa work ka, you have to expect the unexpected. Meaning, minsan yayain kayo ng office mates nyo, biglang may client meeting na kailangan nyong kumain. If sinesave mo yung calories mo, syempre, mas hindi mababawasan yung 2,300 mo.
Guys, ubos ko na yung food ko. So, I prefer having big meals because it fills me up. So, yan yung first meal ko, and it's a big meal. That entire meal was around 600 to around 700 calories. So, nakabusog siya. It's one huge meal. So, I think my next meal would be afternoon or baka dinner na, or baka before workout because I am going to be working out today. I still have around 1,600 calories left and I'm really full. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be eating later. 1,600 is still a lot, so I can afford to be flexible. I prefer to eat at night. I'm a night eater. I don't really enjoy eating in the morning unless it's a special occasion or vacation. Ayun guys, you have to find what works for you. Some people enjoy having breakfast. Some people enjoy dinner more. I personally prefer afternoons and dinner when it comes to eating.
Natawanan niya yung gupit ko. 2019 pa kasi yan, guys. Anyway, yung meal na kinain ko, laki ng calories niyan. 658. Those are from lean sources. That's literally rice, gulay, chicken. So kung ganun kayo kumain, mapapansin nyo mabubusog talaga kayo. Hindi na kayo masyado maghahanap na ibang pagkain. Have big meals na leaner, cuts of protein, yung hindi masyadong oily or mataas yung fat, fried, mga ganon. Mas mabubusog kayo with less calories. Ito yung tinatawag nating nutrient-dense food.
So guys, since marami pa akong calories, I still have a lot. I still have 1,600. I can afford to eat something like this. Itong M&M na to. So, if you take a look, it says it has around 234 calories. Okay guys, so merienda time. And bumili kami ng chips. Okay, so meron tayong Marties. So basically guys, yung sinasabi nito is that this entire container has 3 servings. And 3 servings has 160 calories. So 160 times 3, yun yung total calories niya. And yung titingnan mo really, if in terms of weight loss, yung fat, 9 grams, yung carb, 16 grams, and yung protein, 3 grams. Okay guys, so how you incorporate this in your diet? Basically, again, babarcode mo siya, no? So, ayan. That's the entire bag. So, I'd probably eat 1/3 or half of it.
Yung pinapreach ko talaga ever since before, kung follower niyo na ako before, flexible dieting talaga. So, tatrack mo yung macros mo. Kasi yung flexible dieting, pag alam mo yung calories tsaka yung macronutrients nung kinakain mo, may incorporate mo siya sa diet mo. So, as you've seen, yung meal ko, rice, chicken, gulay. So, I can afford snacks like these once in a while. That way, mas kaya kong i-sustain yung diet for a longer time kaysa sa pag puro chicken, rice, veggies lang ako. Pero syempre, snacking responsibly pa rin ako.
Basically, you don't have to do this, no? Pero 30 grams is 1 serving. So, mga ganyan. That's 1 serving. So, if you look inside the bag, halos hindi pa siya bawas, no? So sometimes the bag only has like 2.5 servings, so hindi accurate na 3 servings siya.
Again, as I've mentioned, flexible dieting. So occasionally, pwede ka ng mga chichirya, pwede ka ng mga ibang stuff. So again, hindi nyo kailangan magdala ng scale or mag-track. Pero this is just an option para ma-ensure nyo naka-deficit kayo or you are within your calorie range.
So guys, with that serving of Marties, I still have 1,300 calories left.
So meron pa akong 77 grams of protein, 188 grams of carbs, and 35 grams of fat. So hindi pa ako nag-whey protein. So once I get that whey protein in, aakit yung protein ko and mabawasan yung calories ko. Guys, another bonus tip na hindi ko na-share dito, hindi ko napakita dito sa video na to is you get some steps in between work. So for example, lunchtime, after ko kumain, naglalakad ako. Or even ako before kumain, naglalakad ako. I get a few thousand steps in. Kasi the more you move, nakakatulong yan sa NEAT or non-exercise activity thermogenesis natin. Pag di naman kayo makapaglakad during breaks, ang ginagawa ko dati, naalala ko to, nagsistairs ako instead of elevator. Kasi third floor lang kami. Now, you might say, ang taas ng floor namin. So, ginagawa ko, i-elevator ko 3 floors below. Tapos, iakit ko na yung next 3. Guys, malaking difference yun. Alam ko nakakatamad talaga siya. Pero ganun ginagawa ko para ma-maintain dati yung physique ko nung nasa office ako. Either nakaupo ka, or depende sa trabaho mo, nag-move ka. Pero karamihan, sedentary eh. Ako, I used to bring a car to work. So, pag pumaparada ako, medyo nilalayuan ko. Para maka-extra ako, kahit a few extra 100 steps, malaki rin ang difference nun. Trust me, guys. All these steps add up. Tsaka sa simula lang naman siya mahirap eh. Pag masanay ka, dire-diretso na yan. And this is my snack. It's 2 scoops of whey. It's 24 grams, 25 grams of protein per scoop. But this is 2 scoops. So parang 125 calories per scoop. But this entire thing is 250 calories. I have 1,020 to go. So marami pa yun. Whey protein, it's actually cheap and efficient in the long run. So siguro sa start, mahal siya. Like, you know, thousands. Pero for the amount of protein that you get per scoop, sulit siya. So kita nyo guys, Athlean user na ako since 2019. 2019 ako nag-start sa kanila. Nakalimutan ko rin sabihin, baon kayong tubig, kadalasan, hindi kayo gutom, uhaw lang kayo. Lalo na ngayon, ang init, diba? So drink a lot of water, magbaon kayo para ready kayo lagi. Pansin ko rin sa akin, pag madami akong ininom na tubig as compared sa konti, nababawasan yung cravings ko. So malaki talaga tulong ng tubig. Tapos lakad ka pa ng lakad sa washroom, diba? Kasi ihi ka ng ihi. Nakakatakas ka sa work. I guess yung final tip ko dito guys is nag-workout pa kasi ako eh after work dati. Pag out ako 5 to 6, diretso na akong gym. Ako mga 7, 8. Yun, medyo maraming tao pero wala kang choice eh. Another alternative for some people is that they wake up extra early. Pagka-prep nila ng meals nila, mag-gym na sila agad. For example, si Bella, early morning bago siya mag-work, nag-gym na siya. So it's important to get your workouts in kahit 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Hindi naman necessarily kailangan 5 times a week. Depende sa kaya ng schedule nyo. Mahirap siya sa start, guys, just like anything in life. Pero pag masanay kayo, tumagal kayo, mas dadali na siya, magiging part of your routine na siya, magiging habit siya. So at that time, 8 to 5 na trabaho ko was the office. May days na dito pa lang ako nagsisimula mag-vlog eh. So yung 5 to 9 ko, kung hindi ako nag-gym, nag-vlog ako or nag-edit ako ng vlog. If you want to check out the full video, medyo luma na siya. Pero yung buong information na nabigay ko at that time still is relevant and still helpful ngayon. So lilink ko siya sa baba. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Sana na-enjoy nyo. Sorry, medyo maingay ang kulit kasi nito. Salamat and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!